gentlemen, welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. This is a run-in. My name is TJ Leo.
My name is Cole, 2 belts.
Yes, if you didn't watch the, not the last episode, but the previous episode to that, Cole won his trivia championship back.
Title.
Yeah, so he's got both on his shoulder now, and mine is collecting dust. For
maybe
now.
next week, TJ.
Maybe next week I'll get it back. Maybe next week. Yeah. Later this week we'll be doing a WWE Backlash predictions episode leading into this weekend's PLE. But today we are going to talk about the latest news that I guess everyone's kind of given their thoughts on. So I thought we would do the same, which is the recent releases from WWE, talent releases. And then we're going to do our normal spiel on Run In, which is where we play a few games and quizzes to round out the show. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up some images here of the wrestlers in question that have been released, starting with Braun Strowman, probably the highest caliber, shall we say, star that was released, highest paid, all that good stuff.
Most accomplished.
Most accomplished. That's a better word. That's a better
Definitely
word.
the most accomplished.
Yeah.
In the company.
This one's not mega surprising, but it's probably the most surprising of the lot, I think. He was just on TV with in a feud with Jacob Fatu for several weeks.
Yep.
So it's a little strange. But I also think it's something to look at and go, like, he's kind of done everything that they can do with him at this point, you know? His character's also been so muddled over the years. He's just not, I don't know, he's just not what he could be. I don't think he ever reached his potential.
I mean, he never was world champion, was he?
He won it once during the pandemic.
Okay.
Universal Championship.
Yeah, he did win Universal. I don't know, what was the word you just used? Underused? No, under.
Yeah, he never peaked. He never reached his full potential.
I mean, Universal Champion. I mean, that's.
Yeah, it's great. But he did it at a crappy
top-ish
time.
Of the company. Yeah, he did do it at a crappy time.
Yeah.
He did a lot.
I just think he went in too many directions as a character. He started off as this, like, what did The Rock call him? A Duck Dynasty bitch.
Yeah.
And then he went off on his own, became the monster of all monsters. And then he became this, like, emotional support kind of ambassador for the company. Anti-bullying stuff, which is fine. But then they, like, really brought that into his character, and then they had that whole, like, bully angle with Shane McMahon at that one WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's just a weird angle.
It just watered him down and kind of made him look a little chumpy, And then they release him, and then he comes back as the monster of all monsters, looking jacked as hell.
Yeah, new haircut, went bald.
Yep. He's wearing gloves now for some reason. But looking jacked and looking ripped. And they didn't really do a whole lot with him when he came back.
No, I mean, I like what they've done with him the last year or so, and in the feuds with, I think he feuded with Ivar, had some matches with Ivar when Eric was hurt. Obviously Jacob, Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
I mean, he was really doing a lot of good in putting them over and getting them over, building them up. And just like he did with Jacob within the last couple months. There's just, he went for 3 weeks ago, the week before WrestleMania, wrestling for a opportunity, a title match, to getting released 3 weeks later.
I saw a lot online about people saying he wasn't as good once he came back from his injury, and I can't remember what that injury was. Do you?
It was some kind of lingering effects of something. Um,
Like it doesn't stick out in my mind as like,
oh, a
oh, he
torn
got
groin.
injured. Oh, that's
It
it.
was out with a torn groin. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Maybe it was worse than we thought. Although he looks fine. Like I couldn't tell that it affected him in any way. I just thought his booking was, you know, too all over the place. But
I mean, he's been,
yeah,
especially when he's doing the run around the ring for the big shoulder tackle. He's just looks about 3 steps slower.
it's true. Yeah, especially
He
now that we're
is.
seeing guys like Jacob and Braun, the other Braun, doing the ring around the rosy, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He did post on, I think it was Instagram, teasing that he's probably retiring. He's made his money and doesn't need to put his body on the line anymore. So it sounds like that's
Yeah.
what he's doing.
And he's
Well,
40,
yeah,
early 40s,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, if you can
41.
retire that early, you're good. I mean,
Yep.
I'm sure he will very quickly get bored and try and figure out what to do with his time. But um, I find it a very strange release. Um, from the again, if you can believe the dirt sheets anymore, it seemed to have more to do with how much he was paid and not himself. I guess he was very much overpaid for how much they were utilizing him. Um, which is kind of like, why wouldn't you? I mean, and maybe they did, but like, why wouldn't you like re?
Try to renegotiate
Yeah, yeah,
with him.
renegotiate the contract with him instead of just releasing him, unless he said no, which is
I
certainly
mean,
possible. But
maybe it's possible they just offered him some kind of a buyout or something, and he's
yeah,
just like, yeah, I'm just kind of older. I'm not as fast as I used to be, and I just, you know, yeah, I'll go and do my own thing now.
yeah,
Maybe it's something like that. I mean, like you said, it's the second time he's been released. I'm sure the door is somewhat open to possibly doing business in the future if he wanted,
hmm
maybe. I mean, he knows how the business works.
yeah. Yeah, and he could technically go to the other place if he really wanted to and get paid a crap load to sit on the bench. So we'll see what he does, I guess. All
Yeah,
right.
that would be something if he
Yeah,
actually went there.
yeah. I
'Cause
think
they
there's
do
going to be a
not
few
have a history
names.
of treating their big men good
Yeah, I think
or
there's well, yeah,
making them look good.
none of their big men end up good. Wardlow. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. I think there's probably several in here that will have a chance at going to TNA or AEW. I don't see Braun going to either. Not because they don't want him, just because I don't. I get the vibe that he's content, with
Yeah,
where he's
seems
at.
like he's happy.
Yeah. All right, who's next? Let's see. Cora Jade.
Oh, Cora J, Cora.
So I don't have much to say on Cora Jade because she's in NXT. I don't think I've ever seen her wrestle. Maybe once. So I can't really comment here. What do you think of this release? Was
So
this something you
she,
saw coming?
maybe not yet. I mean, she's been on TV lately. She was in a tag team match on the pre-show of Stand and Deliver, uh,
Okay.
where the winner got the with the, for the
The
it was
tag
a
champs, right?
women's four-way elimination match, and the winner of the match got a tag title match 2 days later, or I'm sorry, 3 days later on NXT, and
Hmm.
Cora was in the match with Roxanne Perez. I think Roxanne left the match just kind of like Cutler James left the tag match with BJ Ray and just ghosted him or ghosted her. So that's the last we've seen of her. But she's
Hmm.
been there in the NXT system since 2021. So she's been there for just a little over 4 years. She had a little
Hmm.
bit of experience in Impact or TNA beforehand. And she even wrestled on AEW Dark before
Interesting.
coming to WWE.
Do you see her going to AEW or TNA?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, I think because of the attention this has gotten and I guess kind of the backlash, uh, I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up in AEW.
All right. Prediction
Just
made.
just as kind of a FU to Triple H and WWE. Um,
You know what stat I'd love to see is what the average time someone spends in NXT before they get called up to the main roster. I wonder what the average is.
I mean, within the last couple of years, we've seen a lot of people move up quicker than she has.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of these people, that'll be a theme that you see that
Yeah.
they've been there for quite some time.
Yeah.
Cora,
Yeah.
um, she's been a victim of the injury bug.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's been.
I've I've said it many times on this show before, but WWE does not like that. They you're not worth the salt. You know, if you can't show up and do your job because you're injured all the time, you're not going to last very long. There's someone else on this list who falls into that category.
Yep. Your best ability is your availability,
Yes, exactly.
and she just wasn't. Didn't have as much of that as you would like.
Yeah, yeah,
And in that 4 years, she's not really progressed at the rate that a lot of the people that have come in later than her have progressed and are either on their way up to the main roster or have already gone up to the main roster.
right.
And I think her ceiling, her talent ceiling, was just about where it was going to be, or it was.
Bummer.
She was just about at her talent ceiling, and on the
You're
main
not going to get up to the
roster,
main roster
yeah,
with
and
that kind
and
of.
yeah, and the main roster, her ceiling there would be mid card at best.
All right. Let's move forward to Dakota Kai. Speaking of the the other one on this list that had the injury bug. Yeah, I feel like Dakota Kai spent most of her main roster injured. Um, it sucks, but I saw it coming a mile away. I was like, "There's no way." And then when she
Yeah,
finally stayed healthy for like the last 6 months to 8 months, um, she just didn't do anything of note. You know, she was always on Raw, but usually in like a losing match or like interfering in someone else's match or like, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people that are high on Dakota Kai, but I don't understand particularly why.
because she was big. She was somewhat of a big name on the Indies before
Mm.
coming to WWE, and she was back in the. Was she in the first Mae Young Classic? I think she was in the first Mae Young Classic. Um,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I mean, her first appearances on NXT were back in 2015, so almost 10 years,
yeah.
right at the end of 2015.
Yeah,
Um, I mean,
you've
she
had
was
enough
good.
time.
Yep. Um, I mean, she's good. I mean, she's been up on the main roster since what? Since SummerSlam, since basically SummerSlam 3 years ago when she
Mm.
returned with Io Sky
Yep,
at
joined Bailey.
Join Bailey. She's been good. I mean, she's been okay. She hasn't really improved.
You
She's been
just, you,
hurt quite a
yeah,
bit.
you can't be okay. You can't stay stagnant. It
No.
just you are a target.
Yep.
At that. Um, and it's tough to say because like I don't know how these people are backstage. I don't know how hungry these people are. If you're someone like CM Punk, if you're someone like Seth Rollins, if you're someone like Braun Breaker, you're probably speaking up fairly often about your character. You're probably speaking up often with ideas. You're probably constantly trying to get into the system, as it were, right? And I'm wondering how many of these people just kind of like showed up for work. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think she put in the work. I mean, she tore her ACL in January of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, came back. When did she come back?
It was a while.
He,
She was out for like a good 6 to 8 months, I think.
February,
She was
March.
gone a
No,
month.
March 1st. March 1st.
She was only gone 2 months.
No, what? 10 months?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna
13
say okay.
months?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a long time.
No, I'm sorry. She was out May. No, I'm sorry. That was 23, 24. She a torn meniscus in August of 24 and came back in March, her first match. So what?
Well, that's not possible.
I don't know.
Wait, really? She was gone from August 2024 and then didn't come back until 2 months ago?
November.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, so she was out 3 months.
3 months. Hmm. But
But I mean,
the,
it's months here,
yeah, and then she's off
3 months
TV
here,
a
8 months
lot
there.
too. Like I feel like she's just and she's it's not like she's always in matches, right? Like she was always kind of like she always to me felt like a manager of
Yeah,
Damage Control and not a member of Damage Control.
yeah. Whether it was for tag matches for Io and
Hmm.
Asuka or
Off to the
Kyrie
side for
and
Bailey.
Io, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, very yeah. This one's like the one of the least surprising for me. I never saw it, unfortunately.
Um,
Um,
so
her though, I
in
do see going somewhere else though.
Yeah, in 2022, when she left the company before, she wasn't released. Her contract wasn't renewed at the time. That was right at the end before Vince initially left. Um, they let her contract run out, and in that 3 months that she was gone, she was in talks with AEW.
Hmm.
They didn't sign her. Obviously, she ended up coming back to WWE, but I definitely think she's got the highest chance of going probably to AEW.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's see who else we got. Danny Palmer. So I don't know much about Danny Palmer, but she has confirmed that she is not pursuing any more wrestling.
Yeah, so she
Um,
was one of the NIL people. They got her from what did she do before this?
Something in athleticism. I'm not sure.
Acrobatics and tumbling.
Tumbling.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, I think she was mostly on Evolve. I don't think she was really on NXT all that much,
I think she
if
might
at
have
all.
appeared a couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was on Level Up, and then she
level
made her
up, right?
NXT
Yeah.
debut in a battle royal for the women's championship.
Ooh, that's not how you want to debut.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah,
And-
she's already confirmed that she's done with wrestling.
yep.
So I don't think there's much we need to say. It's not in
No.
her blood, clearly. Otherwise,
She
she'd be.
signed in 2022 and
Mm,
never progressed enough to get much TV time on NXT, and obviously not main roster. So I think she's happy not having to compete and be in
yeah, it's not
athletics.
her
And
thing.
the grind is not her thing,
Nope,
pretty
not at all.
much.
Eddie Thorpe.
Eddie
So I've
Thorpe.
seen him. I've seen him a few times, and I thought he was pretty good in the ring. I can't really comment on his charisma outside the ring, but I liked him inside the ring.
They got him. He's been there 2 years, just over 2 years. He spent 7 years over in New Japan.
Hmm.
Um, so he's one that came in with a lot of experience already. Um, This one, I guess I'm not really too surprised at. He hasn't been on TV a ton. The last real time, the biggest thing he did in NXT, he did get a title match against Trick Williams after, no, I'm sorry, against Obafemi after the four-way back, I think it was Battleground,
Mm.
when he conned his way into, he basically conned his way into a title match by faking an injury so he wouldn't have to be in the four-way match.
Mm. That sounds familiar. That may have been the match that I watched him in, because I know it was recent that I saw him.
Yeah,
And I
and
was
he
like,
was
oh
in
yeah,
a
it was pretty good.
yeah, and then he was in a title match with Obafemi.
Yeah. I wonder what led to his release. Is it just they tried too long again? Like how long's he been there?
It's only 2 years.
Huh. Weird.
Now I don't know if it has anything to do with it. He is in a relationship with Dakota Kai in real
Oh.
life. I mean,
Mm.
if it's by association, that would
I
kind of
can't
suck.
imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine it's by association, but it may have been a hey, if she goes, can you let me
Could
go?
be,
Because I don't want to be on the road without her.
yeah, but
Um,
as much as those relationships don't work out, you really want to risk that. You know what I mean?
young love, young people make weird decisions. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. This one's kind of baffling to me because I thought he was really good, but
Um, as far as what he can do, I think he could probably go back to New Japan.
I'd like to see what
They
he can do in TNA or AEW. I'd like to continue to be able to watch him. You know, I'm never gonna sit down and watch New Japan. I want to be able to still see him.
I mean,
Um,
between those two, TNA, I think would probably be a better fit. I
mm,
just don't see him. I mean, you don't necessarily need a big character to make it big in AEW,
no,
but their roster's already so loaded. I don't,
yeah,
just don't see him going there.
alrighty. Let's see, Gallus. Oh, this one hurts for me, man. So, I freaking loved Joe Coffey in NXT UK. I can't say that I had a huge amount of experience with the other two, Wolfgang and who's the other one? Mark
Mark
Coffey.
Coffey.
But man, Joe was great. I think I did see a few tag matches with the other two, but yeah, like this one just seemed stupid to me. Like I just don't understand how they were so underutilized. It's baffling. It's just baffling to me. I love
I
them.
mean, for probably about a year, I mean, they didn't run NXT, but I mean, they were very, they were pretty. I mean, they were a pretty main story. You know, they were a
Reg,
mainstay.
reg, regular NXT or NXT
They
UK?
were no NXT within the last year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah. So like, what happened?
Um, I don't know. I mean,
It's weird.
main roster, I would 100% believe it because they don't
Yeah,
do much with the tag teams. But
but I mean, they could do a faction here. Like, bring up Gallus, a 3-man faction. Like they did it with Imperium.
yeah,
I mean, I would have killed to see an Imperium reunion against Gallus on the main roster. That would have been sick.
that
I
would
don't know.
be.
This one just confuses me and hurts me personally because like I said, I was just a huge fan of Joe. Um, yeah, I wish WWE was a little bit more transparent, about their decisions on who they release. Because
Yeah,
like when you look at sports, the coaches and the owners and the traders they all discuss the reasons for their trades in interviews
a
and
lot of
whatnot.
times, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like explain some of these to us. I get some of it's private and you don't want to get that out in the open, but it's like I don't know. It's frustrating not understanding the reason behind some of these decisions.
I mean, the Coffees have been under the
Coffee?
WWE umbrella for 7 years, and Wolfgang 9 years since 2016.
Yeah, it's a long time. I don't know.
It's a long time.
They never. I mean, I can understand why they would release them in that sense, but it's like you didn't use them. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't you push them harder?
And
Uh,
last year, uh, all three of them helped train The Rock for his
well,
tag
there you
match at
go.
WrestleMania last year.
Thanks for helping train our main event for WrestleMania that made bajillions of dollars. Okay, you're
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah.
Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can totally see these guys going to AEW. It's Faction City over there. You might as well have
It is
another
Faction
one.
City, but they would get just so lost. I mean, I don't know if you remember them, the grizzled young veterans.
Oh, are they over there now doing nothing?
They were. I don't know when the last time we saw them was.
Hmm. TNA?
They fit
Maybe?
in TNA.
Yeah. Or here's an idea, WWE, bring back NXT UK now that the pandemic's over.
I know. I thought they were keeping a bunch of them for in NXT Europe.
Yeah,
But
I don't.
I guess they're focusing on Mexico right now with the
Yeah,
acquisition
it
of
seems
AAA.
like it. Yeah. Weird, weird, weird. Okay.
Especially since the report today of all these talent that have signed contracts
Hmm.
from AAA, including reportedly,
Well,
yeah,
apparently there was some miscommunication on that. I read that those are existing contracts with AAA that WWE is keeping around.
yeah,
So I wouldn't say those are WWE contracts. I'd say those are just ongoing contracts. We'll see how they change things, moving forward. I think it's going to be a good 6 months before we understand fully what they're doing with AAA.
probably.
If anything, they might just be like, hey, we own it now. If you guys need money to make it better, here's cash for a new set. Here's cash for some graphics. Here's cash for etc. So on and so forth. Like maybe that's the idea. I don't know. I can. I'm wondering almost if they're eventually going to rebrand it like NXT Mexico.
Probably.
Yeah,
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
like that sounds like something TKO would want to do.
Yep.
All right, Gigi Dolan.
Gigi Dolan.
So she was with Shotzi and who was the third girl? There's three of them, right?
Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley. Okay. Yeah.
Tatum Paxley.
And what is she still with NXT?
Yes.
Where's she go? She's still there.
Yeah, both of them are.
Interesting.
No, oh, no, I'm sorry.
No,
Shotzi
no.
is not.
Yeah, only
Yep.
only
So,
Tatum. Weird.
so Gigi's been there for 4 years. She was signed in 2021. Her biggest thing that she did there was she was in the faction with Mandy Rose and JC Jane. Not Fatal
JC
Attraction.
Jane's still there?
JC Jane's still there, yeah.
That's so funny. The veterans of the two groups are gone.
Yeah.
Shotzi and
Toxic
Mandy.
Attraction. That's right.
Toxic Attraction.
Yeah, Toxic Attraction with Mandy Rose and JC.
Yeah, I never saw Gigi, so I can't comment on this one.
She was probably about the same in her last match as she was in her first match. There was
Oof.
just does not seem to be much progression. You remember how I was talking about Cora Jade's last match was that tag match?
Oh, she was in that one too?
She won the match.
What?
Yep, she won the match, and she
Oh,
had
yeah.
her NXT Women's Tag title match that following Tuesday, and she's not been seen since.
Who was she tagging with?
Tatum.
Was it Tatum?
Paxley. Yeah, I think it was Tatum.
Huh. So they.
No, I'm sorry, JC Jane.
JC Jane, okay. Oh, so it was like a Toxic Attraction reunion.
Scratch that.
No?
It was. Paxley.
It was Paxley, okay.
Yeah. Gigi Dolan Paxley.
Huh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I really can't comment on this one. I just don't know enough about her.
And she has been on, not regular, but she has made a few appearances in the last couple of months on TNA
Oh, okay. Well,
as
maybe that's where
the
she'll end up
as
going.
part of the partnership. It would be kind of weird to go from WWE to TNA and possibly wrestling some of the same people.
I mean, they're still separate companies until WWE decides to purchase TNA. It's
They are.
still separate
Yep.
contracts. That's why we haven't seen Ziggler on NXT. I'm sure.
Yep.
Um, okay. Well, do you see her going to TNA or AEW, or do you think she's just not cut out for the big companies?
I think TNA she could go. She's got some beef with some people in AEW, namely Darby Allin.
Mm.
Her that's her ex.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You're not going there.
yeah, and things were not good between them.
That's not a place you're going to be going. I don't think.
There were
No.
some possibly
Politic
false
hell.
accusations
Mm. Mm.
from one to the other.
Drama.
Yeah, yeah, plenty of
All
drama,
right.
and
All right.
that company doesn't do so well with drama.
Yeah, stay away from the drama to AEW.
Yeah,
Good luck with that. All right, who's this? Jakara
that is
Jackson.
Jakara Jackson. That one's kind of surprising to me. Um,
She's another one that I don't really know. I got her confused with Jada Parker, so it's not a
so she
not a good thing.
she she was in the Meta 4 faction with Noam Dar, um,
Noam Dar. Is he
Oro
still with the
Mensah.
company?
Noam Dar is still with the company. Yeah.
Wow.
Um,
What
Oro
does he do?
Mensah.
Who's he sleeping with to stay with the company
I
still?
don't know.
It's crazy.
Um,
Okay.
and Lash Legend. She was in the tag team with Lash Legend.
Oh right, yes, I do recall her. She because they were on a paper or a PLE.
They were on that
Uh,
Saudi pay per view, or yeah, PLE.
is that when it was? Yeah.
Yeah, Crown Jewel, I think it was.
Hmm.
They were in the 4-way women's tag match.
Hmm.
Um,
So
she's
obviously,
she's shown improvement. Um,
obviously not enough, and they're looking at Legend.
I
Thinking,
guess, yeah, they were probably looking at Lash as the breakout star who can do something solo.
yeah, and
Um,
her not much with.
and
Hmm.
the last time that she was on TV was last Tuesday.
Oh, that sucks.
On last Tuesday, the 29th, Metaphor would meet in a backstage segment, which they announced that they were agreeing to go their own separate ways, citing personal singles ventures.
And then they really did go their
And then,
separate ways.
and then
Oof.
3 days later, she was released.
Can you imagine if they told you that this was the storyline moving forward, and then 2 days later, 3 days later, they're like, "Okay, you got to go." Like, I hope
Yeah,
she was given a heads up because that sucks.
yeah.
You know?
I mean, obviously, the NXT ones get a 30-day.
Yes.
I mean, they say
No compete.
30-day non-compete, but what that is they pay you for 30 days and say we're letting you go and we're giving you 30 days paid notice.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see her going anywhere?
I mean, definitely not AEW. I don't know.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, she didn't come from wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's going to be the issue with a lot of these NIC people is if they don't have the background. It's like if you don't make it in WWE, why would TNA or AEW want you?
right.
you know,
Um,
It- it's a good
I,
point.
that's a tough one.
Well, I guess we'll find out in the next month or two
Yep.
where some of these people land, if anywhere. This is Javier Bernal.
Javier Bernal.
Javier.
Big body Javi.
This is another one I
Um,
have no knowledge about. Unfortunately, I don't even recognize him.
he was a little bit of a comedy character. They got him 4 years ago out of a tryout. He came from a football background,
Hmm.
so he had no wrestling background beforehand either.
Seems like a lot of these NXT people are like that.
Yep. He was, like I say, he was a little bit of a comic gimmick. The big thing I remember from him was he was pitching a cologne, big body cologne, BBC. Because he was Big Body Hobby selling big body cologne, BBC.
I don't even have a comment on
Yeah,
that. I'm just gonna not comment on that.
that's the biggest thing I remember about him.
His BBC.
His BBC, yeah.
Okay. Do you see him going anywhere?
Um, Indies. I mean, he might be able to wrestle on the Indies. I think he'd have to get better.
Get better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go. So yeah, we're gonna see how many of these are Matt Cardona'd.
I think there's a couple that could be Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona'd.
Obviously not to the level as him, but
this one hurts for me. Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
yeah.
Caden Carter, I kind of understand. She never really stood out to me, but Katana Chance, I mean, I loved Katana Chance. I mean, she was Casey Catanzaro from American Ninja Warrior. She can do some crazy stuff. She is small though. She's
Very small.
Yeah.
I mean, she's smaller than Zelina Vega.
Ooh, and she's tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's certainly athletic and can do some pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But so can
It's
Saul
almost. Yeah, exactly right.
And
Yeah,
Saul
it's
Ruka's
almost
got a lot
like
more size.
it's almost like WWE could potentially benefit from splitting the roster into men and women. Sometimes, you know, like Raw is men, SmackDown is women, and that way they can have, you know, different tiers. You know, so you can have a cruiserweight women's division. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I think with that too, I mean, I don't know how much, like with Tubi, you know, how they have Evolve. I don't know if you can just say, hey, we're going to give you another show and make it an all women's show or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, these two have sat for a while sat for a long time for the last year, not doing a whole lot.
I mean, that's also the WWE's fault for not doing a whole lot with the tag team division.
Yeah.
Any of the tag team divisions, honestly. Yeah, I was a big fan of Katana. It sucks.
I mean, both of them have been there for. Kaden Carter's been there since 2018. She was in the second Mae Young Classic in 2018, and she's been there since. Casey Catanzaro's been there since 2017. Yeah,
they've been there a while.
She's been there, and they weren't going to be getting any better, pretty much.
I don't even think they were bad. I just don't think they were used.
But yeah, I mean, they weren't bad. They were very small.
Yeah.
And if they were going to split up, I don't think either one of them was going to be achieving a whole lot in a solo career.
Yeah, I'm wondering where these two are going to go, what they're going to do. You know, Casey or Katana, however you want to say her name, her life has been athletics, right? So I'm wondering if this is a time where she pivots to something different that's athletic though, or if she's going to pursue a different company. Caden, I have no idea. I don't know enough about her.
She was in wrestling beforehand.
Mm.
Oh, somewhat. I mean, she didn't really wrestle too much beforehand. She started wrestling or started training in 2016. So, I mean, I don't know. If AEW does a women's tag division, women's tag titles, I mean, sure, they could go there and be a team, but
They already have enough titles over there. I don't think they need any more.
you almost have to. I mean, I would think you'd almost have to keep them together for them to
Yeah.
really do anything. I think they're just kind of tied together, kind of like the
The
Iconics.
Yeah, where'd the Iconics go? They went to TNA, right? For a
They
little
did,
while.
um,
And then they retired, basically,
and then
shortly after.
the one had a baby or two.
Oh.
Sean Spears' wife.
Hmm.
I can't even remember their names.
Peyton Royce. That's who you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. Peyton Royce was the one that had a baby. But I think within the last few months they have had another match. So I don't know if they're
Hmm.
coming back or what.
Iconic! I always liked them. I thought they were very entertaining.
Entertaining, yes. Great in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
not so much. Okay. Let's go forward. This is Oro Mensa.
Oro Mensa. He was one of the ones in Metaphor that was just on TV on Tuesday saying
Yep.
we're splitting up and we're doing our solo thing. Well, his solo
Jakara
thing is
Jackson,
not
right?
going to be. Yep, his solo thing is not going to be in WWE, unfortunately.
Do you see him going to TNA or AEW?
Probably not. He's from Europe.
Hmm.
Um, well, it says he's built from Zurich, Switzerland, or Ghana. But he started back in Europe back in
He does have a
2012.
African tattoo.
Yeah, he originally started in WWE and NXT UK. So I think he could go back over to the English indie scene
Okay.
and do that. But as far as major American, I don't think so.
Alrighty. Yeah, nothing to say on him. I don't know enough about him. So,
He didn't do too much.
Riley Osborne.
That is
Guy was
Riley
in
Osborne.
Chase U.
Yep. Um, he started out in NXT UK is too back in 2018. Just wasn't getting any better. Just wasn't gonna get any better. Pretty much. I mean, not a big loss at all.
I'm starting to wonder if the NIC program's not going to work out as well as they thought it was going to.
The NIL.
Or NIL program, yeah.
It seems like the NIL ones are the ones that are sticking around. A lot of these are ones that kind of started elsewhere, started other companies.
Where did he come from?
In NXT UK 2018.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. These most of these guys are from NXT 2.0, which I don't, know a whole lot about. So,
Yeah.
okay. Let's see. Shayna Baszler, one of my top favorites that just never did a whole lot. I mean, she tried. It's not even she tried. She just got put into situations that didn't work for her. They gave her gimmicks that she was never really given a chance to use her gimmick that she had in NXT. I loved her in
They
NXT.
never capitalized
No,
on that character from NXT. That had to have been a Vince thing
yeah, I assume so. But I
because
mean,
she
once he was
was
gone, Triple H had tons of time to be like, "Hey, Shayna,
yeah,
now's your chance, bro."
she
And
was a
she didn't.
killer in NXT.
Yeah, I loved her. She's had some absolute fantastic matches. I hated when they changed her theme. I liked her old theme better, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a huge fan of Shayna. It super sucks that she was
Yeah.
underutilized and just left to be in tag matches with random people and just kind of do nothing. Her probably top moment on the main roster, if you can even call it that, was when she faced Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam, and no one liked that match because they did a shoot match, or shoot work match,
Yeah.
that was really bad and no one cared about. Most
Well,
and it,
I mean, people didn't care because they knew it was Ronda's last match.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. When people know that, it just goes right down the toilet, just like Goldberg versus
But
Brock Lesnar back in the day.
but it was still a great match. I mean, that was.
Just no one cared.
I mean,
Yeah,
for me, that was the best she looked on the main roster.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It just, I mean,
She had those underground matches that were absolutely fantastic too.
yeah. That she's done Bloodsport matches for Josh Barnett.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
she's amazing. I'm really sad that she's gone. I hope that she lands somewhere, but the problem is now it's like where like I just don't see her. I don't see her fitting in TNA. And in AEW, I feel like, I mean, my opinion of AEW at this point is pretty low. Um,
I mean, she can go there and reform the Four Horsewomen
with who though?
with Ronda, uh,
Ronda's never going to wrestle again. There's no way.
Marina Shafir, and the other one that was part of that, Jessamine Duke, who's done nothing.
Mar- yeah, Marina Shafir. Why do I know that name?
Don't you know Marina Shafir? She's the one that carries the briefcase.
Oh, right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, she could do that, I guess.
she's the. But yeah, Ronda did wrestle for Ring of Honor like once or twice
Hmm.
in the last couple of years.
Weird. That's really random.
Yep, I think it was a favor she was doing. I think she might have faced Marina,
Hmm. Okay.
but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think she'll do. She's older
Oh,
though.
just as a heads up, I just saw lightning. So
Oh,
if I disappear randomly,
all right.
let me actually quickly check the weather radar here. Oh yeah, we got a big storm. Cool. Didn't know
Oh,
that was coming. All right. Well, that sucks. But yeah, Shayna, I hope you land on your feet. I hope you kick some ass. I hope you join a company that actually utilizes how good you really are because you're fantastic.
I would hate for it to have to be because, or I would hate for it to have been because of her age. She's 44.
Oh, she's getting up there.
Yeah,
Just she doesn't look 44 at all though.
not no, not really.
No. I would
Not
not
really
have
at all.
guessed 44. I would have guessed like 30. Like
Wow.
she does not look old. I mean,
Yeah.
not to say the 44 is old, but like, you know, she looks a lot younger than 44.
I mean, she was
Crazy.
doing MMA fights 20 years ago.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Shotzi. This one's not surprising at all to me.
No, not surprising at all. I think it's just she wasn't going to get any better, and
No.
her contract was up, and you know, let her go. Let her
Yeah.
be herself and have matches, and there really wasn't anything else for her to do in
No.
WWE.
Yeah.
So
She wasn't good enough in the ring and or on the mic. She has the look, and that's about it.
yep.
I wonder if she would do really well in AEW if she was like an Abaddon or a Chris Statlander and got into like the hardcore matches.
And Abaddon, the one that they let her contract run out.
No, I just mean like in the like a hardcore wrestler sense, you know.
Yeah.
That she might do better with that image, you
Yeah.
know. I think she was the last one.
I believe so.
All right. Well, that
Keep
brings us to the end of the
your eyes
WWE
out.
releases. I don't think there was like too many like shockers. I think there's just a lot of disappointments in there.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely no one that's not that they're not going to be missed, but I mean, no one was paying to see anybody that was released.
Yeah, agreed. All right. Let's move forward to some wrestling games to cap off the episode. Hopefully, my internet lasts long enough, my power lasts long enough to get through it. I've seen some flickers
Let's hope so.
happening. So let's start off with Wrestling Connections. Okay, well now we know what the mistakes are. We get five mistakes. That's it.
That's normal and hard.
Yeah, this is
Lose the
normal
game
and
in
hard.
five
You
mistakes. So what's the difference
Yeah.
between normal and hard?
I don't know. That's a good question. Unless it picks, maybe there's an easy, normal, and hard mode version each day. Maybe that's what
Okay.
it is as well. But
Let's do
I've gone
normal.
with normal every time.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's do normal, and if it's too easy, we'll do hard.
Okay, so we got MJF, Goldberg, Kenta, Booker T, Triple H, Sammy Guevara, Sean Spears, Zack Sabre Jr., Carmelo Hayes, Jay White, Shawn Michaels. No idea who that is.
That's
Something
Goto.
Goto. Don't know him.
He's from New Japan.
Damian Priest, Ricochet, Wardlow, and Santana. All right.
Let's see.
I think
Wow,
this one's a lot tougher. Goldberg doesn't strike me as having anything to do with any of these guys. We got Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Goldberg and Booker T were in WCW. Triple H was
Okay.
technically in WCW,
No one else in here was WCW though.
but no one else.
We have a lot of AEW guys, and we got some WWE guys.
One, two. No. Wardlow and
Oh,
Guevara were both TNT champions, but
what was MJF's group? Didn't MJF have a group for a while? It was him and Wardlow and like three other
FTR.
guys. Was that who it was? Damn. Okay.
Oh, Sean Spears was in it.
Oh, okay. And is
Not
there a
Sammy
fourth?
Guevara.
Ah, damn it. And not Tony Santana.
Sammy Guevara was in a faction with Santana.
But not anyone else.
All right. Jay White, Goto, Zack Sabre Jr., and Kenta.
What are you thinking they are?
New Japan.
Oh, they participated in the G1 Climax 2022. But that's good. That's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spears, Hayes, Priest, Ricochet. NXT North American champions.
Wow. Nice job.
Yes.
So this one has to be Triple H, Goldberg,
Shout
Booker
out
T,
to
and Michaels, right?
Shout out to Yancey in the chat for that one.
Because we got AEW people and then we have WWE people.
Yeah, that's my only thing I can think of.
Oh, world champions.
World champions.
And the Inner Circle. That was the
Wait, Hit X, who did they say was in? Wardlow was not in the Inner Circle.
Are you sure?
Yep. And MJF was not in the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle
Sure they
was
weren't there temporarily?
positive. It was
Let's look this
Jericho,
up.
Guevara, Santana and Ortiz, and Jake Hager.
Members. No, it says MJF and Wardlow joined November 7th, 2020.
And when did they leave?
March 2021.
What? No. Okay.
Yeah, the original 5 were the ones you mentioned. Jericho, Hager, Ortiz, Santana, and Guevara. And then MJF and Wardlow joined for a little bit.
Yeah, makes us forget stuff way too easily.
And Mike Tyson was briefly in the Inner Circle as well. Honorary member. Okay. Let's play Grid.
Oh, Lucha Underground all-time roster. Oy.
Ooh, this one's going to be really, really difficult.
Face Gunther for the IC title in Lucha Underground. That would be Ricochet.
Oh, we have 4 choices. Go with that one, though.
I would go that one.
Okay.
G1 Climax 2022.
Who's been NXT North American Champion and IC Champ? Damian Priest? No, I don't think he's been IC Champ yet, has he?
Ricochet. But
Well,
you can
yeah.
only put him once.
Can only put him once, yeah.
And you can't move him, right?
No. No, once he's there, he's there. I'll check Damian Priest. I don't remember. Nope. Former IC champ that faced Gunther for the Sami Zayn.
IC champ from Japan, Shinsuke.
Yeah, that makes sense.
IC champ that was NXT champ. Not Keith Lee, was it? Was Keith Lee ever IC champ?
I don't think he ever won anything on the main roster. No.
Miz.
Nope. Oh yeah, Miz wasn't the NXT. Wasn't even in NXT.
I know he wrestled in NXT a few times. I thought he might have won a
main roster NXT North American champions. Not a lot of those.
I don't know, Lucha Underground.
Asuka, maybe?
No, those are men's titles.
No. The for the Japan section. Was Asuka ever in Lucha Underground?
Oh, could be. I don't know.
Nope. Damn. Sean Spears? Nope. Oh, G1 Climax, probably Konosuke.
Yeah, could be.
Nope. Damn it. Okada? There we go.
Oh, yeah.
A Japanese wrestler that was also in Lucha, though.
Kenta?
That one. Nope.
Oof.
I can't. I no idea who that could possibly be. An NXT North American champion that was in Lucha or G1 Climax? Like who would that be? And someone at the G1 Climax that faced Gunther for the IC title?
Who would the NXT champions be?
Yeah, the NXT and North American champions are eluding me. Like there was like Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, I think Kyle O'Reilly probably did it at one point.
Dijak?
Dijak. No, I don't think so.
Was Bronson Reed?
Yeah, but he wouldn't have gone to G1 Climax 2022. I don't think. Oh no, that's yeah.
After he got released.
Keith Lee, we tried already. Yeah, we can try him. Oh, we got used in two spots. Wow. I don't remember Gunther facing Reed. That's weird.
I don't remember that either.
Must have been before Reed became a beast.
Okay, well. IC champ. That was North American champ. Gunther was. No, Gunther never was. I don't know about Lucha.
Let's try Roderick Strong. Nope. Kyle O'Reilly? Nope. I think I'm at a loss at this point.
Adam Cole?
I mean, he was never IC champ, but nope. El Grande Americano.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm voting for give up on this one at this point. I do not know.
He tried Priest. Dominic Mysterio.
What? Oh, and it's yeah,
Yes. Wow.
that's right.
Holy
I
crap.
an
Lucha.
NA champion that was a luchador potentially.
No idea.
Yeah.
Swerve? Swerve.
No, he never won the NA champ, did he? Oh, he did.
He
Wow,
did.
that's surprising. Wow. So we're just missing a Japanese wrestler, probably,
No, it's not.
or a
I would
luchador
assume
that
Japanese.
also wrestled in Japan, but probably not.
I would assume it's a Japanese wrestler.
Oh, Kairi Sane.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
Oh,
nice. Wow.
look at that.
Got it.
What? Alrighty. It's on to the last quiz. And this one, Cole found for us. We're gonna have to.
Appropriate for the conversation today.
We're gonna have to name every WWE release since 2017, and there's a lot of them.
There's probably multiples of people. Or
I
people on
can't
there
imagine
multiple
there's
times.
that many though. There's gonna be a few, but I don't think there's gonna be really that many. I think there's gonna be a lot of people on here that we've never heard of.
Oh, scroll down to the bottom.
Holy crap!
So it's got some from 2025.
Yeah.
But
Probably
it
the
says two
February
from
ones.
NXT. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the ones from February.
Oh, commentators, legends.
Oh, commentators.
Yeah, commentators.
All right, well, we got 20 minutes to get as many as we can.
Oof.
Let's go. So let's go Shotzi. Oh, no, that's too recent. Let's go
Braun.
Dolph Ziggler. Braun Strowman. Yeah. Bronson Reed.
Mike Adamle.
Mike Adamle. No, that was too old. Mauro Ranallo? No, it's probably too old, too.
Oh, it's not too old. But
Well, it's only 2017. I think he was gone before then. 205 Live people? Pff, good lord. Swerve. Keith Lee. Gable Stevenson.
So is this releases or is this anybody who left?
It just says releases.
Scroll up.
Oh, and departures. You're right.
Oh, okay. Oh shoot. Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan. Yeah, Adam Cole. Kyle Bobby Fish.
Well, I don't know how to spell his name. Like that, I think that is how you spell his name. Whatever. Bobby Fish, Matt Riddle,
Keith Lee,
Velveteen. I got him already.
Okay.
Velveteen Dream.
Jim Ross.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Edge.
Yep. Christian. Jeff Hardy.
Chris
Matt
Jericho.
Hardy. Chris Jericho.
Malcolm Bivens.
Who the hell's that? No idea. It's not in there.
That was
Yep, there we go. No idea who that is.
Stokely Hathaway.
Teddy
Who
Long?
that is.
No.
Um,
The thing with people that get released is you don't remember them because they they left
the
for a
Good
reason,
Brothers.
usually.
Carl Anderson.
And Luke Gallows,
Luke Gallows. Yeah,
Sasha
Sasha Banks. Naomi.
Naomi,
Trish
CM Punk.
Stratus.
Oh no, nah, she's technically still with the company. Yeah.
Yeah, she left and came back, I thought. Bobby Lashley. John Benjamin.
MVP.
MVP.
Show. Yeah, think of all the AEW people. Carlito. Nope. Chris Masters.
The guy who
Because he came.
kept coming every
What?
week. Veer.
Jesus.
Veer. Remember Veer's
Veer,
coming?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He kept coming every week.
Tia Knox.
Oh, that was good.
Ricochet.
Shay, yeah.
Yeah, Charlie Caruso.
Got Samantha Urban.
Charlie. What was Charlie's last name? Yeah, let's see. Caleb Braxton.
Charlie Dempsey? Is that his name? No. Kayla Braxton. I think I got some ones by accident here. Billy Kay.
Ronda Rousey.
Oh, Peyton Royce. Ronda Rousey.
Indy Hartwell.
Nope.
Baron Corbin.
Blair Davenport.
Oh yeah.
Baron Corbin. That's a good one.
Samoa Joe. Swerve.
Oh, got Swerve already, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Swerve Strickland. Nope. Got him already.
Matt Cardona. Zack Ryder.
I think. Oh man. Joe Coffey. Is he gonna be in here?
Bray Wyatt. He had left and then re-signed.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Bo Dallas, I think.
Yep.
Andrade, Aleister Black.
Oop, Ali.
Yeah, must
Damn it.
finally.
How you spell Alistair? What the hell?
Aleist.
There we go. I got it. Rusev.
You got Rusev.
Yep.
Senga.
How do you spell it?
Sanga. There was another one of them. Oh yeah, no, great.
Rhino and Heath Slater.
27.
Wait.
Was that Drew McIntyre? No, he had already been gone by then. Jimmy Smith. Enzo. Cass. Yeah.
No, I guess they were before that. Yep.
Becky Lynch left, didn't she?
No, she just went on breaks.
But I think technically her contract didn't renew.
Oh yeah, wow.
Kurt Hawkins. We're definitely not going to get all of them.
No, not even close.
William
Big
Regal
Show.
left. Yeah, Big Show.
William Regal. Mark Henry. Apollo Crews. Oh wow, he's still there. It was Cedric
Yeah, he's still
Alexander.
No,
Ezekiel Jackson.
would've been-
That's probably too old. Yeah.
We got the new ones. The big. Oh wait, scroll up a little bit.
Omos. Nope.
COO. Vince.
Wow. Shane O'Mac in there. No.
Stephanie.
Yep. Who are these guys that got released earlier this year? Who are we missing?
Aladon.
Who?
Carmella.
Right.
The big fat tag team that was with Cross. Akam and Razar.
Oh, yeah. Welcome.
Sonya.
I
Mandy
don't know how you
Rose.
say Razor.
Rezar, I think it was.
Oh. No. No idea.
Rezar.
No, I've tried every ARAZ combination I can think of. Nope. No idea.
Sonya.
What? Why?
YA.
Jeez.
Paul Ellering. Giovanni. Electra Lopez.
Electro Lopez.
K. TRA.
What?
ELEK. TRA.
Ah. A commentator got let go? Ooh. Last year, a commentator got let go.
Commentator.
Is Brock Lesnar gone? Nope.
Is
No.
that last year or is that another year?
Yeah, it's 2024. It's gotta be. Oh no, it's not. It's 2021. 2 commentators in 2021, and an announcer.
Tom Phillips.
Right, that makes sense.
Went over to TNA.
Yeah.
Uh,
An interviewer, a commentator, a legend.
Ember Moon. Buddy Murphy.
An announcer was let go, other than Samantha Irvin and Lillian Garcia. Ooh. Oh, Tony Chimmel finally retired.
Oh, it was some guy.
Hola,
Hola.
I'm thirsty.
There's a lot of commentators that got let go. Holy.
Lars Sullivan.
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah. The big mountain man.
Yeah. Didn't Johnny Gargano go for a little bit?
Yep. That must have been Tommaso Ciampa too then. Nope. Wow.
Top Dollar.
Flop
A
Dollar.
couple times. Flop Dollar. Ashante, the Adonis.
I'm not even going to try to spell that.
Okay. Paige.
Yep. Wow, she was like in 2022. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That seems really late. She must have had a Legends contract or something. Or she was on the
Elias.
injured list for a long time. Elias, yeah.
Did you get Ronda Rousey? Lacey Evans.
Ah! Got pop-up coming up. Who was the guy with Tyler Bate?
Trent Seven.
That's it.
Jimmy Smith. Did you type him in?
It's one of the commentators.
Oh, someone.
Oh,
Dakota Kai.
Darren Young? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Darren Young.
What, Titus O'Neil?
No.
Is he still with the company?
Still there, yeah.
Holy crap. Whose ass is he kissing? Justin Gabriel? No, he was gone before.
Eva Marie.
Yep. Was she the one with the red hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
B-Fab. Did she leave with all them at that one time?
Yep.
Uh, wow. Adnan Virk.
Who?
You
I
don't
don't even know
remember Adnan Virk?
I don't even know how you spell that, let alone say it.
Adnan, Adnan. Last name Virk.
Jeez, no idea who that is.
Uh, Neville?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
FTR
well,
guys.
okay. I put FTR and it went, so I'm assuming that got the
Nice.
FTR.
Okay.
Yeah, it did. Oh no, it was Cash Wheeler was his name.
Yeah.
It got FTR. It got FTR. Okay.
Um,
Shit, I got distracted. What? TJ Penn, was that his name? Well, I guess accepted TJ, so I'm assuming I got him.
Neville?
TJP, I got Neville. Yeah. Who's all those like cruiserweights they hired and got rid of? I'm trying to remember all of them.
Enzo, Big Cass.
Oh, Cesaro.
When did Austin Aries get kicked out?
Before that, Cassius Ono.
Oh, yeah. EC3.
Nope.
Uh,
Control your narrative, bro. Batista. No, it's too early.
Sting count?
Yep.
Baron
We gotta
Corbin?
get 100. We got Baron Corbin. Kurt Angle. Yay, there we go. 100. We got 100.
100.
Should we stop there or keep going?
Keep going.
Okay.
I can still get
So
some.
many.
Dakota Kai. Did you get her?
Yeah. Did
Dana
Shotzi
Brooke?
go twice? Dana Brooke. That's a good one. Oh, Dijak.
Didn't Zelina leave and come back?
Yep. They shouldn't have included the ones that came back. I don't like that. That's hard to remember.
Who was the guy that talked, the little short runt that talked for Bobby Lashley?
Oh, Leo Rush.
Okay, yeah.
Got it. Short little run. Yeah.
What about all the whites? Big Red, the Eric Rowan.
No.
I think it's Erick.
Erick. Yep. And who was the other guy? Luke
Harper.
R.I.P.
Who was the guy with?
Shaq Gaspar? No. That must have been before 2017.
Who was the guy with Rusev? Aiden English.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And his partner,
oh God.
Gotch. Simon Gotch. I love the Vaudevillains.
They were great. Yeah. Blue Pants? Does that count? No.
Sin Cara?
Yep.
Did I get him? God, who else?
A lot of
Odyssey Jones.
Oh yeah. That poor bastard.
Yeah. Cameron Grimes.
My brain's starting to break.
That danced.
Oh, no way, Jose.
Shanky.
And Adam Rose. Oh no, Shanky. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Good lord. What's the guy with Fandango? And Fandango.
Oh yeah, Fandango.
Tyler Breeze. There we go. I got gender.
The guy that fought Matt Riddle in the cage.
Yeah, I got Matt Riddle.
Timothy Thatcher.
Isn't he still with the company? No, apparently not. Oh yeah, who are the Singh brothers are still with WWE. They're just behind the scenes.
The Grizzled Young Veterans.
Nope.
I don't even remember their names.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna remember their names.
I got 116.
Dudleys?
Half?
Dudley boys?
Oh, we need to get 30 more for half.
Yeah, we're not getting 30 in 2 minutes. We're already struggling here.
John Morrison?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
They let Cross go. Karrion Kross, and he came back.
Yeah. Oops, not Karos. Cross.
Lana.
Scarlett. Lana. Yeah.
Boogs. Rick Boogs.
That
How can we
sucks.
forget Rick Boogs? Riddick
Yeah.
Moss.
I had you had asked me about Rick Boogs, I would have told you he's going to be the next big thing. Sucks that it
he
didn't
was so
work out
cool.
for him. Yeah. Can't believe it didn't work for him.
Tegan Knox.
I think we got her. Yeah.
40 seconds.
Yeah,
We can do it.
My brain is pretty tapped here. I'm going through the
Dean Ambrose.
pay-per-views and yeah. Jack Swagger.
Rich Swann. He was one of those 205 Live guys.
Apparently not.
Rich,
All right.
R-I-C-H. 2 N's. Swan.
Okay. 5 seconds. That's it. Elisha. No, I think he was Elias. We got Elias already. All right, let's see. Austin Aries. Oh, I typed Austin Aries. Fuck you. Emma. Ho Ho
Emma.
Lun. James Ellsworth.
How
Summer
good
Rae.
she-
Tajiri. Wow, Tajiri was still in the company in 2017.
Wow.
Oh, I had to put Enzo Amore.
Oh, wow.
Nick Miller. Tiana Tucker. Miss Tucker.
Oh, Tucker.
Goldust. Hideo Itami. Don't know Jordan Miles. Connor. Don't know. Oh, Connor. That was
the Ascension.
Ascension, yeah. Percy Watson. Don't know him. Ty Dillinger.
Sean Spears.
Yep. Victor. Don't know.
The Ascension.
Cain Velasquez does not count. He had one match. Fuck you.
Oh, wow.
Kathy Kelly got released and then came back. Why
Yeah,
did you bring
she
her
left
back,
and
you
came back.
stupid sluts? Hate that bitch.
Wow.
Hate that bitch so much. Cesar Bononi? No idea.
He's an
Curtis
AEW.
Axel. Dan Martha?
yeah.
No idea. Oh, Deanna
Deanna
Purrazzo.
Purrazzo.
Drake Maverick, yeah. Epico. Eric Young. Oh, Eric Young, wow. Jack Gallagher.
I liked him.
Don't know who Jazzy is.
She
Killer
was in
Kelly,
the,
no idea.
Don't know.
Ligero. Maria. Oh, Mauro Ronaldo is in there. I just typed his name wrong, apparently. Mike Kanellis. Primo. Okay, I did type Razor. So, oh, no, I typed it R-A instead of R-E. That's dumb. Rob Gzowski.
Rob Gronkowski.
Oh, that's Gronk.
What?
That does not count.
No.
He didn't even have a match. Fuck you, Gabe. That's bullshit. Sarah Logan. I don't recognize the other ones there.
Tay Conti?
No.
She's in AEW. That's Sammy Guevara's wife.
Chelsea Green. We should have known that
Alexander Wolf, Arya Davari.
one. Drake Maverick again.
Oh, there's Ashante the Adonis. Charlie Caruso.
Callisto. There's Kyle O'Reilly. I just, again, couldn't fucking figure out how to spell his name. Lince Dorado.
Marina
yeah.
Shafir. That's right.
Mickey
Mia
James,
Yim,
Mia
Ricky
Yim, and Mercedes
James.
Martinez. Those three we should have known.
Nia
Oh,
Jax.
Nia we should have known. Ric Flair? I guess technically, yeah, he joined AEW.
Yeah, Ruby Riott.
Ruby, yeah. Sunil Singh, that was the Singh brothers. Yeah, we forgot about those. Tucker got
Tony
released
Storm.
twice. Oh,
Forgot about
Tony
her.
Storm. Who was the ones we released here? Duke Hudson, Isla Dawn, and Razor.
What?
So many people got released more
Yeah.
than once. Zaya. I don't recognize a lot of these people. Oh, it's because they're NXT UK.
Persia Parati was Steph DeLander.
Wow, there's so many names here I've never even heard of. Holy.
Nigel McGuinness. Kushida.
Candice LeRae was fired and came back?
Yeah, same as Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. They went away together, yeah.
Kushida. Kairi Sane.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. She did.
Yeah, that's right. She did, yeah. Yeah.
Dabba Kato.
Drew Gulak, yeah. Wow.
Scripps. Tamina.
Well, one thing I will say is there's not a lot of names on this list that I'm mad about. Most of these releases I feel like were pretty at least the ones that we didn't get. I think a lot of them are pretty understandable.
There was a few that were head scratchers when they happened.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy. They've had a lot more releases in the last 5 years than they have in the 5 years before it.
But as much as the company gets a lot of shit for record profits, but they're still releasing people. I mean,
yeah, right.
Looking at that list, how many of those?
Look at 2021, man. That was a long released year. Like, holy crap. Well, I mean, that was the year that COVID started to go away, so they had to start cutting people.
Yeah.
All that wasted money. Okay. Well, this has been another episode of Wrestling Wrenaissance Wrun In. If you want to check me out, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
I'm at Cole2K on BlueSky and X.
If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcasts@gmail.com. Don't forget to join the Co-op Club Discord community server, where you can find myself, Cult2K, Sim31, and many others chilling, talking about gaming, talking about wrestling, talking about everything. It's good times. Until later this week when we do the WWE Backlash predictions, and he defends that belt. I gotta get that belt back, man. I gotta get one of them back anyway. Oh, yeah.
Maybe in the Discord this week we can talk about Kathy Kelly and about how she was released and then came back.
We could talk about how she should get fired again. I'm gonna do that.
I don't
see that again.
That's rude, TJ. That's just rude.
It is. I don't like her. All right, this has been Wrestling
Back to you, Cole.
Run In. Yeah, back to you, Cole. All right, what does Cole say all the time? He says, "Not I digress." That's Taz. Cole says, "What does he say?" He says something all the time when he wants to. It's like, but anyway, but it's not. But anyway,
I don't know.
What does Cole say? Taz says, "But I digress." And Cole says, "Nonetheless." That's it.
Yeah,
nonetheless. And then it goes on to something else. Anyway, we are out. We'll see you later this week.
All right.